Hey guys, how's it going? And welcome to the first episode of Cities Skylines. Skylines. So I'm just clicking through the maps, and I think I'm going to build a green version of Tokyo. I actually went to Japan last year for about a month, which is very nice, and Tokyo is pretty amazing. This will look absolutely nothing like Tokyo, but I'm just trying to pick a preset. There's two rivers. Shady strands. Islands looks pretty good. Blackwoods looks a bit Game of Thrones. Let's go for Blackwoods. It's got quite a bit of water on it as well. So we'll call it Green Tokyo and head right in. So this is the hand that I've been dealt. This is my patch of land. You can actually buy other bits of land, I think up to 9 squares. And I've got these connecting two-way roads. So I'm just going to expand this out in a kind of very strange way. I've only had a slight fiddle with this game. That sounds really sketchy, but I've only had a slight go on this. And I've worked a few things out, but this could be a really bad idea. So let's go for 2 straight roads, either left and right of the entrance. To about there, I should think. Let's expand that into the forestry. And we'll do exactly the same the opposite way. So I'm going to build 1 industrial and 1 residential. At this time I can only build kind of a light residential and light industrial, but that does build up over time. And I'm going to build some roads up from here as well, because these little squares are actually where I can paint or kind of insert certain bits of land. Oh, that's a bit wonky. Can I adjust that? Nah. That's a bit of a shame. Probably could adjust that, but let's just keep building. So, this bit grid formation. That sounded a bit South African. And let's just go across there. And the more of these squares I can get, the better. And I can actually change. So we've got a freeform road. Okay, can I just drag that across? Oh, shit. Alright, it's all curvy and stuff. Let's go for some curves. They look pretty nice. Look pretty modern. And, okay, that looks a bit fucking weird, so let's go back to straight. Upgrade road, I'm not too sure what that is. Obviously, I don't know a lot about the game. I've only had a few hours on it. But let's keep drawing these roads across. And for anyone who's watched my Prison Architect series, you know I'm pretty shit at kind of building games and that type of building strategy sim kind of games. I think the only game I'm like half decent at is probably Project Zomboid, but I suppose that's half the fun. Okay, so let's just draw some of these in. So obviously I can paint like this is what I'm going to do, because I want to put a tiny bit of commercial in. As you know, you have all these, you know, by your house you have a lot of little shops, and that's what I want to start with. I will build, hopefully, if I get that far, a kind of massive commercial district, kind of like a main street thing. Well, let's just paint some of these in, leaving a few blocks. Very art attack. Okay. Ooh, and there's some shit up here as well. So obviously by adding these grid roads, I've managed to get a lot more residential in there. A lot of this probably will get deleted once I start putting power lines in. But let's just fill in the remaining gaps with the commercial. And there we go. I think we should be okay. Just go down here as well. Just paint a bit of that. There we go. Probably do this little middle bit as well. So it's quite a little cool commercial spot. I think these are just drugstores and other shit like that. But this is going to be a really shit version of Tokyo to start with, because it's going to be like old Tokyo. It's a bit weird when you come in from the airport on the train. It's like farmland, and it's like someone switched to switch, and then it's just massive skyscrapers everywhere, which is just cool in a way. So let's just drag another road down and one across here to get our industrial district correct and ready to go. Right, let's just curve that across. It doesn't matter too much. Get another one up there, and we will go down here as well and just loop that back around. It looks a bit steggy, but let's do it to there, I think. Yeah, nothing has to be perfect. But this is what it's going to look like. So these houses now need power and water. There's no one actually moved in yet, so I don't know who's complaining about that. But let's just pop a water tower. This circle indicates the noise it makes, I believe. So let's put it as far away from there as possible. And we need to connect this with some pipes. In fact, let's move this. Right, let's relocate this building. And that's how we do it. So let's move it kind of down here, just for the time being. And I think I can build water pumps. So this is the water flow, and I need my water pump ahead of my sewage. Otherwise, sewage is going to get back into my water system if I put it further downstream. So there's the sewage there, and I think I can use the same pipe for this as well. I did actually do a previous build where I completely somehow managed to fuck it up, but that was fine. So this blue area actually covers where the water's going. Sorry, I'm speaking a bit like a dick, but you know, that's life, and I'm concentrating on dragging stuff. So let's connect these two. So that should now become a sewage pipe, I should think. Yeah, we've got the double pipes. So the blue one is the water, and the green one is all the slimy, horrible, sweet corn infused shit. I can't speak today, really can't speak today. But obviously this is something quite different to what I normally play. The only other builder I've played, as I said, is Prison Architect. Let's put some wind turbines down. So these need to go kind of over here. That should do for now, I believe. We need to get some pylons from this area. And I think basically what happens, providing I get a pylon into the first area, the houses actually pass it along. Right, I need to just line that up properly so it doesn't destroy any roads. And let's take that into there. And just there should be fine. Looks a bit ugly for the time being, but you can get, I think, high efficiency wind turbines which actually go in the water. So, you know, it's looking pretty nice. We've got some houses that still need water, which I will adjust in a second. But going pretty well so far. So, no cars about. No one knows we are here. It sounds really, really horrible, actually. Okay, so we've got sewage there. Let's just expand this pipe further up from there. And just across, just so this is going to cover the majority of this little residential block. Right, there we go. Yeah, we'll go straight for now. Go straight. And then go up. That's probably cost me a lot more, but tidiness is key. Okay, so everything's going okay at the moment. There's still obviously no one moved in yet. So, providing I could just finish this piping off, we'll see if we get any type of population in. But at the moment, it doesn't look like anyone wants to come anywhere near. Might as well fill this in with some residential there. The 3 bars next to the town name, just down below, actually are to do with what the demand is. But obviously, as I've got no population, there's no real demand for anything other than residential. And I think that's from people who just want to move in or maybe are looking at moving in. But, yeah. Obviously, I can expand this a lot further back, a lot further down. And hopefully get some kind of airport and such in later on. Not today, though, but maybe in the near future. Let's just connect these. Like these little grid roads. Grid roads for the win. Just expanding these roads further down, just to build another commercial part. I'll probably put some roundabouts and such. That bird in the top is meant to be Twitter, but I'm not reading him at the moment. I'm not listening to like a little gimpy blue bird tell me what to do, which is probably pride's gonna kill me there, but you know, fuck the birds, fuck the birds. Okay, this looks really shit. Fuck it, fuck it. Let's just can't connect it there. It's got a weird snap system to it. I mean, that looks doesn't look too bad actually. Could look a lot worse. Right, let's just speed time up a little bit. We've now got 274 people now living in the area, and I've managed to cover everything with pipes. Oh shit, we need some electricity down there. So let's just connect this pylon to across here. And that's going to power our water pumping station. And they should all start getting water very soon. Yeah, there we go. Icons are disappearing, so we are now quenched of thirst. Or we have our thirst quenched. Okay, so what have we got? Neighborhood shop. You can actually rename everything, so if I wanted to go around and call it like Willy Wonka's Wank Factory or something, I actually could. But I'm not going to do that at the moment. I'm just going to paint some more industrial. And I think every time you hit a population milestone of 500, 1,000, 5,000, you actually unlock certain things. Like, I haven't got a police station or anything at the moment, but that will be good, as you can get a pretty high crime rate and people torch buildings and other stuff. So let's just paint some more commercial in. There is actually a bit of a demand for industrial, but you know, it's looking pretty good. Expanding slowly but surely. And let's plop a fucking roundabout somewhere. Can I put it on the edge there? There we go, on the corner. Okay, there we go. So I've unlocked little hamlet. Hamlet. So we've got an elementary school and such. Little helmet just fucking sounds horrendous. Right, so I'm going to have a residential roundabout. Not the most best place to raise a child on a roundabout, as it's going to be pretty busy, but these things happen. These things happen. So let's just put a medical clinic somewhere around here, and this should keep everyone fairly happy, as people do get sick. Let's pop it over there. And what else have we got? Elementary school. Okay, so we'll pop this somewhere near to there, I think, wherever I can. Let's chuck it there. And that's got a lot of people happy, so the general happiness is pretty good at the moment. Obviously, I have got that straight water tower doing nothing over there, but I will connect it later on. Okay. What next? What next? The fuck should... Oh, for fuck's sake. I didn't mean to do that. I really didn't mean to put that roundabout there. And I don't know how to delete stuff. Shit. Fuck it. Do you know what? I'm just going to connect these two. Let's just connect them. Like Art Deco roundabout. Maybe it's meant to symbolise something like how pigeons bomb each other or something. I don't know. I don't even know if pigeons do bomb each other. But it does not look anything like two pigeons bombing each other. But that's fine. I'm just trying to make excuses, which is that's what art is all about, guys. People just going, oh, I've drew this picture of a stick man, but it represents poverty in Africa. People go, oh yeah, fucking hell, yeah. Yeah, that's, yeah, fucking art, man. Okay, so what else should we do? Let's get some more residential, I think. Residential. Get that down there, just to bolster it up. That's the only thing that's actually in demand at the moment. That and pigeon sex art. But let's put some commercial in as well. I do apologise that I'm stuttering a lot. Well, not stuttering, but going and kind of using filler, but I am concentrating. And this game doesn't even require that much concentration at all. I'm just being a bit of a dumbass. So I've just sped time up, and hopefully we will see some kind of development. Oh, obviously not if there's no power. And there's no power over there as well. Okay, this is bad. So let's connect this shizer to... Right, I've kind of fucked this up a bit. Maybe I could connect from the other pylon going this way. I don't know if this will carry. I really don't know if they have to be connected. I assume they do. Really don't know. Really do not know. That doesn't look like it's carrying any power because nothing's gone blue. So that's a bit of a shame. But let's drag it over and I'll try and connect them to these other pylons. And then hopefully we've got some kind of big Ring of Roses kind of magic stuff going on. So let's connect to that one there. And that's definitely connected now. So that should provide power to this lower area. And we should see some building start happening there as well. Okay, right, they definitely need some power. So let's give these people power as well. Fuck. Okay, so let's just check our taxes. I'm actually hemorrhaging a bit of money a day, like $10 a day. So I'm just going to up the taxes. This might come back to bite me on the arse. I could end up with some empty lots, empty houses when people just go, no, I don't want to pay that extra 1%. And, you know, people are all about the percentages. Everyone loves the percentages. So the Anity, the Holly Residence, General Store. Right, okay. I should really connect the electricity to that top left, like this area around here. But I think what I'm going to do is wait and get another wind turbine up towards the left, towards the industrial zone, so I don't have to kind of pile on everything, and I can just connect it to there. A lot of people, as I said, might actually leave. Ah, we've got Worthy Village. Okay, so we've got districts, policies, second loan, industry specializations, and some other stuff as well. Okay, right, let's connect some water pipes. Das Vaterpipe. Actually, I think that actually means the father pipe, which is a really, that's a worse meaning, I think. The Vaterpipe? No, the father pipe. It doesn't matter. My shit German. Or Das Vater pipe. The father pipe, which is obviously a penis. Okay, let's add another turbine here just to boost the power. And we'll get another one there as well. I think every time you get to a milestone, you actually get given a grant. And a lot of people have left because I didn't do that in time. Hilarious. Abandoned. Great. Great stuff. So I'm just going to work on the residential for now, and then I'll come back to this industrial because there's not an incredible amount of asking for it. Or, that's not the right word. What's the word? Request? No, that's not it. Right, let's just put this landfill down. So this is the smell coming off the landfill. I'll probably do by actually building a separate road for this. Simply because the fact that this really, really pisses people off if you put loads of smelly rubbish by the house. They get a bit annoyed. So, where's the garbage gone? There it is. So, that's still going to affect a lot of people in the industrial area. Let's build a separate road. Obviously, this needs to be built by a road, unfortunately. So I'm going to build one out just to here by a lot of the electricity, because I'm not going to have that many bits of residential here yet. I will actually start up a low tax area, not a kind of poverty stricken area, but something by the noise and the rubbish. And I can actually add districts, and you can have different taxation for each one, which is pretty good. Okay, obviously I don't want to put that there, but I'm just looking around. There is quite a bit of, well, there's power everywhere now. Maybe the pylons, well, the pylons were in the right place, but we didn't have enough power going into them because of our, just like hand fans or whatever the hell they are. But looking good indeed. Managed to get a landfill, a load of abandoned buildings, and we've now got 803 people who are all very, very happy, or slightly happy anyway. So let's just bump. In fact, we'll take this tax down to, I think that's 8%. And hopefully some people will move back in. Hopefully. I don't know if that's the way it works. I'm not too, I think they left because they had no electricity. Which, if you're trying to run an industry, you kind of need electricity. Unless you're generating it. And then it's a different story because it's kind of your fault. Unfortunately, one of the buildings has burnt down in the residential, I think that is, on the edge of the industrial district. So I'm just going to build a road over it. As I said, I don't know how to demolish stuff, which is just ridiculous. Hopefully I will actually work that out. And I'll just paint some new industrial there. And I think I'm going to add some industrial just further down by the landfill site in a second. Just add some more commercial. It's quite high demand. Demand was the word I was looking for. Demand, that was the word. Put a bit of commercial here, and the rest I will kind of paint as some industry. But we're expanding pretty quickly. It's now October, so I've been building a city for almost a year. Obviously not in real time, but in Cities Skylines times. I'll just pop that down there. Okay, there we go. So we've now got a police department. That was the shittest impression ever. We've got a police department, and I think when I get a bit more money, I'll put a fire station down because there's another burnt building there. Frank's Fish Stick Factory. Okay, so we've got Tiny Town, so we can now have a pet ban, a smoking ban, and parks and recreations. I think what I need to do is actually build a fire station, but I want to put a police station down because I think they only have a certain area of coverage. a certain neighbourhood. So the more the merrier, really. But yeah, certainly do need to build a fire station, simply down to the fact that a lot of buildings are burning down, and that's pretty shit. So I'm just going to pop this medical clinic in the industrial because of workplace accidents. You know, you see them adverts on the TV. Have you been involved in a workplace accident? Blah, blah, blah. And they are now out of power, so I'm going to have to put another turbine. Nope, no, I haven't got enough money. Shit. So I'm going to have to wait that out. But I'm probably going to leave the episode here. Stuff's gone pretty well thus far. I've probably fucked up a lot. I know the industrial zone, rather, had kind of fucked up with the amount of abandoned buildings. But hopefully I can get that back and recover from that. But yeah, tit around with the taxes. I'm actually going to leave them as they are at the moment, just because I want to encourage people to move in, and there's not a lot that the city has got to offer, or the small town as it is at the moment has got to offer. But hopefully we can push the economy up by getting a lot more people in, paying taxes, get some parks in as well, and then hopefully start building some public transportation lines, etc, etc. But if you guys don't mind, please give me tips below at what I've done wrong, as you always do, which I actually appreciate a lot, because I do a lot of shit wrong. And yeah, hopefully I can build a pretty good city. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the episode, and this will probably be the slowest one, which is kind of getting the bread and butter of the city down. The next few are probably going to be objectives, like building a transport system, public transport system rather, then like freeways, an airport, etc, etc. Should get a lot better from here, and hopefully I will learn how to speak properly by then as well. So thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you soon.